To get us off and running, here's Ryan Santoso.
And we are underway from Cincinnati. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Gibson again. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
11.
On 3rd down, here's Gibson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now it's Fields. Here's a diving catch right side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40.
Now 2nd and 9. To throw is Fields.
And this throw will be intercepted.
Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 42.
Here's Richardson to throw. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 down at the 31.
Richardson looking to throw.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Browns. A great effort there. Standing alone with a new NFL record 32nd touchdown. And the Browns take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Ryan Santoso now for the extra point. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
Makes the score Browns 7, Bengals 0.
Santoso now to send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Still in the first quarter, but what a great start for them. I mean, they've controlled the airways, Charles, on both sides. They had the passing touchdown. Then they intercept the pass of the other squad and take it back for another score.
Brandon, I know we have a ton of time left, but what an early backbreaker they just delivered. They're up early, and they appear to be totally dialed in. And that offense, they're forced to run right back out, still shaking up a bit, but feeling the pressure to put something on the scoreboard. They've got to be careful here.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
A gain of 4. It's now second and
On
6.
second down, here's Gibson again.
And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 3.
On play action, Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for the Cincinnati Bengals.
They'll try the left side with Gibson.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
13 more yards. That's another Bengals.
On first down, right back to Gibson.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the visiting Bengals who came away with a victory in that one. So they'll look to take the season series now here at home in Cincinnati.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Alpha, 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 alpha. Easy.
Play action. It's Fields.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Here's Gibson on the read option.
And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46.
A gain of 11 yards. It's 4th down.
Alpha. Test. Watch right. Hey, can't.
They snap it to Fields.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Here we go.
First and 10, it's Richardson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 41.
The first down pass. Intercepted. The Bengals take over first and 10.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Now a first down throw, Fields. That's out to the flat for Gibson.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 35 before going out. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A give running right, Gibson.
51 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Gibson. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3.
They'll run with Gibson. Good footwork at the 30. And he is going to have the Bengals first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. And after his performance last week, everybody saw it. Unbelievable. You can expect a heavy dose of him again, I think.
Without a doubt. I mean, why wouldn't you? Because once you establish yourself that way, it's not just him, okay? It's his offensive line, it's the tight end, it's your wide receivers, everyone now sharing in the load and showing in the belief that they do their job. They see another performance just like they saw the week before.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right, he had him open, just a split second too late on release. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They were stopped last time from the 1. Now here's another try on 3rd and goal. Gibson again, but he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it.
West right zip.
Now Fields. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is going to be recovered by a member of the offense, but whistles come in. Remember, on 4th down, that becomes a dead ball if anyone other than the fumbler himself recovers. So it'll come back to the spot of the fumble, and that will mean that's going to wind up being a turnover on downs. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
3rd and 5.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TD. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. Fields trying to throw for it. And the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Boy, they're down only 1 score. Still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Richardson going to change the play here.
Richardson now to throw on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Levante David coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 10. Now Richardson. That is incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Hey, 10. Right.
Here's Gibson to start the drive.
And some room to work. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Off play action. Fields.
And this is going to be pulled in by the tight end Andrews. And they'll get this down to the 10. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
They'll run with Gibson.
And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. Antonio Gibson, a 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Bengals are back within a couple of the lead.
Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. And how about this decision? Tie game first half, but here's an onside kick. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Richardson to the air on 1st down.
Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. Another catch for Valdez-Scantling.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
You have to ask the question, where was the help? Because it's a little surprising to me that he'd find that much room to run this close to the end zone. He doesn't quite get there, but he sets his guys up with a 1st and goal.
Richardson looking to throw this.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six from Bengals TD. And now the offense for the Bengals being called back out as they'll try to add on 2 more. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick six, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
Richardson to throw again after the pick six. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Second down, here's Richardson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Bengals are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They're starting to put some space here. You know, first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop.
Taking it right down Broadway. He's to the 15. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jalen Waddle, 66 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. There we go now as they will again try for 2. They're going to try and run. And he is into the end zone for 2 more as the lead moves up to 16. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
We're all about the numbers, aren't we?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Another run for Gibbs here. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Richardson. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And that is not going to get it done either. Once again, he's stopped behind the line by this Bengals D. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Okay, CD, second quarter, look at their deficit and where they're at on the field. They're going for this, right?
I think that they are, because down at this point, they've just made that big move. Ride the momentum wave while you can. I know people think, hey, you got to get some points here. Hey, you're riding it big time. Go get it done.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Come back, team! Come back, team!
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's 3rd and goal. Richardson. And that is incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Ryan Santoso on now to try the field goal. This is a 26-yard attempt. Up and good for Santoso, and that will cut the lead down to 13. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Well, how about that for just running out the clock? Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
You got a mini basement. Why not? Oh, let's go.
Here's Fields. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown Bengals. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals would extend their lead here just before halftime. They'll try and run it here. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. Oh, and the Bengals look like they got it back. They did. Bengal football. Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
A final shot before the break. Fields flush to his right. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you've got no shot then.
Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time, well for a solid gain.
And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 52 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, and that's kind of how it's gone for him so far. That was a ball they need to get back in this game. A quick strike, a big play. But he led his guy too far, and it winds up over his head.
Now a 2nd and 10. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. Well, just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Richardson out of the shotgun. And this is caught. And all the way in. Touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, 33 yards. And the Browns are able to cut into that deficit. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Extra point up and good from Santoso. And the lead will be cut down to 14. And Santoso now to send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
On the 19-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. They have not seen that much today. And quickly, they get to the line.
15-yard line.
On second down, here's Gibson again. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Here now, third and a yard. Here's Gibson on the read option. Room here to run. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Now he's loose again. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Justin Fields, 54 yards. And the Bengals take a 3-touchdown lead. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And they're able to ground it in there on the 2-point try. And you and I were talking before the game that 2-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, Martin?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for 2, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for 2 early? That's what people are wondering about.
Come on. Hey! Hurry!
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. 59 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd down and 3.
Hey, check that. Street.
A toss out right to Gibbs. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Whether it's the toss or the pitch, you get him the ball outside the tackles on the edge. He's a tough man to bring down.
He certainly is, and it makes people wonder on the other side of the ball. Do I really want to deal with him when he gets a full head of steam? At the same time, he's also congratulating his tackle, tight end, wide receiver on that side. They gave him access to the corner and allowed him to build up that head of steam.
60.
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. Marquez Valdez-Scantling with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Browns are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2. Richardson will throw for it. And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14.
Bengals 46, Browns 32.
Santoso now to send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll start with the option. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 17-yard line.
On play action, Fields. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. How about this? Antonio Gibson. And all the way in for the Cincinnati score. Antonio Gibson with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.